I found this, guys. I found this, and I erupted into laughter because you can type into Google common jet ski injuries, and it'll bring up so many pages listing these, and they're all ambulance chasing personal injury lawyers. Oh my gosh, these vultures are waiting to take manufacturers to court. They are absolutely in the wings, ready to pounce. And this has got to be the funniest damn one I have ever read. I'm telling you guys, this dude, I have a stereotype in my head of the New Yorker who wrote this. This is Michael Bersani Calablanca, New York injury lawyers. I mean, come on. You just read it with a New York accent. Jet ski injuries to rectum and vagina lead to very justified lawsuits against the manufacturers. It's like they're very justified. They're not just justified, they're very justified. Okay. So the one thing I love about my job as a New York personal injury lawyer is that I'm always learning. Like, this guy goes into all sorts of crap. I'm telling you, it's just so funny. All right, so he tells a story about, and this unfortunately was recent, was two young women who went on rentals, and they both managed to get what they call, what happened was that the jet ski's jet of water pummeled, I like the word pummeled, her rectum so hard it caused severe internal damage. Okay, sorry. There it is. Here it is. I want everyone who hears my voice to start using douche injury in your vocabulary. I'm begging you all to start using douche injury. I want to start calling people douche injuries. This is the greatest thing I have read. Oh gosh. That is the actionable legal phrasing that they use in depositions. Is they call it a douche injury. Oh, the American legal system. Oh boy. All right. So I won't go into detail, obviously, because I don't want to be demonetized. But this is what they have taken the manufacturers to court over again and again and again and again. Hydrostatic assault. Guys, I'm begging you to read this. It's the funniest damn thing. I swear. Okay. I know a lot. I've had get-offs. I've fallen off of skis going. In fact, I think my fastest get-off was low 70s. I think I got off around 72 miles an hour. And that was back when I was closed course racing. And I came into a corner and I caught the outside of Mike Fulmer's wake, and it just threw me. And I tumbled and ragdolled. But I was in a wetsuit. But I tumbled. I mean, it pulled my life vest halfway over my head, pulled the goggles out of my helmet, lost both gloves, had one shoe off. My shorts were down around my, I was a mess. I was yard sailed. And, but I never had that kind of goosing. And I would jokingly jump off the back of jet skis at full throttle. With like my wife riding, I'd be on the back and I'd just go woo, and I'd jump off, and I would jokingly be like, oh, it's like the Navy SEALs, the Navy SEALs jump out of the back of planes into the water and stuff like that. So I would do that kind of stuff, but I never experienced a douche injury. But apparently they're saying at even mild speeds, rectal, vaginal douche injuries. And this is the big thing that they go and they sue for. All right. Now, mind you, I brought up another ambulance chaser, and they write their little fun list. Here we go. Lacerations, broken, fractured bones, amputations, burns, head trauma, spinal injuries, whiplash. Okay. Yeah. And most all these legal firms have this, have a very similar list. They all share the same kind of content. Because I looked up like 5 or 6 of these. And now, don't get me wrong, Vito Corleone over here was probably the funniest one. This one made me laugh my head off. But can I read this one to you? I know we're way outside of. I'm not going down the list here, and I'm very disorganized. But this guy is killing me on this one. Now let's talk about the culprit, the jet ski manufacturers. These are big injuries, capital B. These are big injuries. So you would think the manufacturers would do everything humanly possible to avoid them. Well, they're saying falling off at 30 miles an hour will cause your rectum to explode, no matter what you do. But what have the jet ski manufacturers done to try to prevent them? Very little. Essentially, they slap a warning on the jet ski. It says you should wear protective swimwear like a wetsuit, in small print, of course. No, it's the same font as the whole sticker. Thank you. So as not to suffer a douche type injury from the jet. Yeah, right. Like they believe people actually read those warnings. And he didn't do the close parentheses down there. And that on a hot summer day when folks are out for some fun, they're going to want to wear a wetsuit, close parentheses. This guy's a douche injury. What the heck? So anyway, I thought that was hilarious. That just, it's essentially hydrostatic assault on the rectum or vagina caused by a flood of water. Yeah, hydrostatic assault. So, anyways, this is the biggest one that they. I mean, obviously, death, and death is by collision. Death is by what I was trying to focus on were physical injuries that you can experience that aren't the result of collision, running aground, running into an object. I mean, we've seen a couple of videos of gas fumes causing an explosion. Those are very large incidents, and this is more of bad operation. So, humorously enough, that they're blaming the nature of the machine. I cannot understand how someone might hang themselves off the back of a personal watercraft with it running and not expect injury. That's the only way I can extrapolate, is that someone is literally hanging their butt off the transom of a jet ski while hanging on to the back handrail. It's the only thing I can imagine. Now, obviously, someone falls off. Hey, okay. Now, if the operator is a single operator, that lanyard is going to kill the engine. Okay. I grew up on jet skis that did not have lanyards. When you fell off, and the jet ski would come back around eventually. You might have to do a little bit of swimming. And then you would have to elbow, pull yourself up, get the knees in the tray, and go ride. Meanwhile, the jet pump would be blowing towards your front. But that would not cause that kind of injury. So that's a really peculiar one for me. I tried to look up cases of douche injuries. God, I love looking that up. My searching. I'm sure the FBI is really enjoying my search history. Me looking up douche injuries. But that was something that just really baffled me. I'm like, how many people are really getting hurt with that? How many people are really genuinely getting hurt? I think it's only because it's unique to the nature of a jet-powered personal watercraft. I think that is really the only thing that is truly unique. There's not a propeller hanging off the back, which can lead itself to all sorts of other injuries. There's not skegs or blades or anything like that that if you were to be ran over would cut and tear. And so there really isn't anything unique more than this, sudden influx of, this hydraulic effect on the human body. So this is really the only thing that I wanted to start with because I thought it was ridiculous. I thought it was hilarious. I think this guy is a freaking clown. And the only thing that makes it not funny is this guy's probably a multi-millionaire and that he has made quite a bit of money off of personal injury BS like this. So, every now and again, the universe feels really imbalanced. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. This clip was taken from our weekly podcast that we record here every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch the whole video, you can go to the Watercraft Journal's YouTube channel, go to playlists, and then click on live sessions. You're going to see it there. Otherwise, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow. And again, thanks again for watching our videos, and we hope to see you soon.